The world of hacking often evokes images of shadowy figures working in darkened rooms, their faces illuminated by the eerie glow of computer screens. While this image may hold true for some, the cult of the dead cow, or CDC, shattered this stereotype, dragging hacking into the light of day and forever altering the landscape of cybersecurity. This group, with its irreverent name and audacious exploits, became a legend in the annals of hacking, not just for their technical prowess, but also for their philosophical approach to information security. The CDC's story is not just about breaking into systems. It's about the democratization of knowledge, the ethics of hacking, and the enduring power of a collective united by a shared passion. The CDC's journey began in the early days of the internet, a time when dial-up modems were the norm, and the online world was a frontier ripe for exploration. This was a period of rapid evolution where technology outpaced regulation and the rules of engagement were still being written. It was in this environment that the CDC thrived, challenging conventional wisdom, pushing boundaries, and forcing the world to confront the realities of a digital age. Their story is a testament to the power of curiosity, the allure of the unknown, and the impact that a small group of dedicated individuals can have on the world stage. The CDC's influence extended far beyond the technical realm. They became cultural icons, their exploits covered by major news outlets and their pronouncements dissected by security experts and policymakers alike. Their actions sparked debates about the nature of privacy, the role of government in cyberspace, and the ethical responsibilities of hackers. The CDC's legacy is complex and multifaceted, a blend of technical brilliance, social commentary, and a healthy dose of mischief. This essay delves into the history of the cult of the dead cow, exploring their origins, their impact on the world of hacking, and their enduring legacy in the digital age. We will examine their key members, their most notable exploits, and the ethical dilemmas they grappled with. By understanding the CDC, we gain a deeper understanding of the evolution of cybersecurity, the challenges of a hyper-connected world, and the enduring power of ideas.
The story of the CDC begins not in the hallowed halls of academia or the gleaming offices of Silicon Valley, but in the unlikely setting of Lubbock, Texas. It was 1984, and the nascent internet was still a niche technology, largely confined to universities and research labs. Two high school students who went by the pseudonyms Moo and Swamp Rat found themselves drawn to the burgeoning world of bulletin board systems, or BBSs, early online communities that allowed users to connect, share files, and exchange messages. Moo and Swamp Rat, along with a small group of friends, formed the CDC as a way to explore this new digital frontier. The group's name, a tongue-in-cheek reference to a defunct slaughterhouse they stumbled upon, reflected their irreverent humor and their desire to challenge the status quo. The early days of the CDC were characterized by a spirit of playful exploration. They reveled in the technical challenges of hacking, viewing it as a form of intellectual puzzle solving rather than a malicious activity. They targeted BBS not to cause harm, but to test their skills and leave their mark on the digital landscape. As the CDC's skills grew, so too did their ambitions. They graduated from simple pranks to more complex hacks, targeting corporate networks and government systems. Their motivations, however, remained largely the same: to expose security flaws, challenge authority, and have a little fun along the way. The CDC's exploits were often accompanied by a healthy dose of humor and social commentary. They used their platform to highlight hypocrisy, expose corruption, and advocate for greater transparency and accountability. The CDC's rise coincided with the growing popularity of the internet. As more people gained access to the online world, the CDC's message of digital freedom and empowerment resonated with a wider audience. They became unlikely heroes to a generation of tech-savvy youth who saw them as rebels fighting against the established order. The CDC's influence extended beyond the technical realm, shaping the culture of hacking and influencing the debate about the role of technology in society.
One of the CDC's most significant contributions to the world of hacking was their commitment to making it accessible to everyone. They rejected the elitism that often permeated hacker circles, believing that knowledge should be shared freely, and that anyone with the curiosity and the drive could learn the skills needed to navigate the digital world. The CDC's philosophy of democratizing hacking was rooted in their belief that information should be free and that access to knowledge was essential for empowering individuals. To achieve this goal, the CDC developed a number of tools and resources designed to make hacking easier for beginners. One of their most famous creations was the Back Orifice program, a remote administration tool that allowed users to control a computer from afar. While Back Orifice could be used for legitimate purposes such as remote technical support, it also had the potential to be used maliciously. The CDC's release of Back Orifice sparked controversy, with some accusing them of providing criminals with powerful tools. However, the CDC argued that they were simply making information available, and that it was up to individuals to use it responsibly. In addition to their technical tools, the CDC also played a key role in developing the culture of online information sharing that became a hallmark of the hacker community. They were early adopters of online forums and chat rooms, using these platforms to connect with other hackers, share knowledge, and collaborate on projects. The CDC's embrace of open communication helped to break down barriers between individuals and fostered a spirit of collaboration that accelerated the pace of innovation in the hacking world. The CDC's efforts to democratize hacking had a profound impact on the cybersecurity landscape. By making hacking tools and knowledge more widely available, they empowered a new generation of security researchers, ethical hackers, and yes, even malicious actors. The CDC's legacy in this regard is complex and multifaceted. They helped to create a more level playing field in the digital world, but also contributed to the proliferation of cyber threats. Their story highlights the double-edged sword of technology and the importance of ethical considerations in the development and use of hacking tools.
The cult of the dead cow was not a hierarchical organization with a rigid leadership structure. Instead, it functioned more like a collective, with members contributing their unique skills and perspectives to the group's endeavors. However, certain individuals emerged as prominent figures within the CDC, their names becoming synonymous with the group's exploits and its impact on the world of hacking. These individuals, driven by a shared passion for technology, a thirst for knowledge, and a healthy dose of mischief, helped to shape the CDC's legacy and influence the evolution of cybersecurity.
One such figure was Mu, a founding member of the CDC and a driving force behind many of the group's early activities. Mu's technical prowess was matched by his charisma and his ability to inspire others. He was a gifted communicator, able to explain complex technical concepts in a way that was both informative and entertaining. Mu's public pronouncements, often delivered with a mix of humor and seriousness, helped to shape the CDC's public image and solidify their status as a voice to be reckoned with in the world of hacking. Another key member was Mudge, who joined the CDC in the early 1990s. Mudge brought a wealth of technical expertise to the group, particularly in the areas of network security and exploit development. He played a key role in developing some of the CDC's most famous hacking tools, including Back Orifice and the L0 PT Crack password cracker. Mudge's contributions to the CDC's technical arsenal cemented their reputation as a formidable force in the world of hacking. Beyond their technical skills, Mudge and other CDC members like Sadistic were instrumental in shaping the group's ethical code. They recognized the potential for harm that came with their activities and sought to use their skills responsibly. They advocated for a hacker ethic that valued knowledge, exploration, and the free flow of information, but also acknowledged the importance of respecting privacy and avoiding unnecessary harm. This ethical framework, while not always perfectly adhered to, helped to guide the CDC's actions and shape their legacy.